crossed the line so quietly. No big scene, no warning sign, just one small shift in how you looked, and nothing after felt the same. The street was wet, the hour thin, a low blue glow across your face. You said my name like it was safe, but something in it wasn't. One step in and the air changed shape. One touch close and we lost the exit. No return, that's how it felt. No return after that. One wrong move, one honest second, and we can't go back to before. Too calm to make it innocent. My hand stayed still, my voice stayed low, like that could slow the moment down. The city moved outside, the glass cars washed by in silver lines, but in the room it all went still, like the dark was holding breath. Once we knew what this could be, even silence stopped being harmless. Before maybe that's why you looked away, like distance could undo the truth. But some nights open just enough to leave a mark you can't everything. No return after that. How close we came. No return after that. How close we for. You always lower your voice with me, like meaning land's better that way. Like if you keep it soft enough, nothing real can be blamed on it. Your hand around the glass stayed loose, your eyes did something else entirely. I know the difference by now between calm and almost saying it. Soft talk still cuts through when you mean more than you let show. Soft talk in the dark, soft talk too close, too sharp. Say it low like it won't matter. Soft talk still gets in. Still gets in. The room was half in shadow light. Your sleeve brushed mine and stayed near. You smiled like you could smooth it out, but tension never hides that clean. I kept my answer small and even, like not reacting would protect me. But every word you dropped that night stayed longer than it should have. Soft talk makes it harder when your silence means the same thing. Soft talk talk in the dark, soft talk too close, too sharp. Say it low like it won't matter. Soft talk still gets in. Still gets in. Maybe loud would be easier, something clear enough to refuse. But quiet has its own kind of damage when it sounds this close to true. Soft talk after midnight, soft talk still in my head. You say less and I hear more now. Soft talk still gets in. Soft talk, too close, too sharp. You say less, I hear more. After rain, the street went still, headlights bending on the black. Your reflection crossed the glass, blurred into the city light. We didn't have to say too much. The whole night felt half translated by the water on the road, and what was sitting in the quiet. Everything looked cleaner, nothing felt resolved. That's how nights like this always leave me. After rain, you come back clearer. After rain and silver light, same old streets, different feeling. After rain, you cross my mind. A train moved low beneath the block, a window open somewhere high. I walked slower than I meant to, like delay could change the dark. Your name stayed quiet in my mouth, not gone, just softer at the edges. And all at once I felt the kind of ache that doesn't ask for much. Not enough to break me open, just enough to stay all night. After rain, you come back clearer. After rain and silver light, same old streets, different feeling. After rain, you cross my mind. Maybe memory needs weather, something outside me to arrive. A colder air, a washed out road, to make the past feel close again. After rain, the city softens. After rain, so do I. Not like before, not quite as heavy. After rain, shift away, don't change the room. You're close enough to break the air. Your hand is still beside my hand, and somehow that is already too much. The lamp is low, the hour's slow, traffic dim behind the glass. Everything about this moment feels one breath from turning real. Stay still, don't save us from it. Stay still, just for this second. Stay still, don't let it slip. Stay still inside this dark. One more pause and I might say it. Stay still, right where you are. You look at me and then away, like even that meant more than planned. I keep my voice from trembling out, I keep my hands where they are safe. But quiet doesn't stay neutral, not when the room gets this exact. Not when the smallest movement feels bigger than a confession. Stay still, the night is thinner. Stay still before it changes. Stay still, don't let it slip. Stay still inside this dark. One more pause and I might say it. Stay still, right where you are. Maybe truth is only this: a held breath and a look too long. Not a promise, not a scene, just something real, refusing to move. Stay still, I'm almost in it. Stay still, the room goes quiet. One more second and we both know it. Stay still, right where you are. Stay still. Stay still inside this dark. One more second. You were halfway to the door, coat on keys inside your hand. The room had already started letting go of what we were. But then you turned just slightly back, streetlight caught your face in blue. And in that small unfinished second, everything got harder to leave. One last look can do too much when the night is almost over. One last look before you go. One last look, and I know this won't fade as clean as leaving. One last look stays too long. I didn't call you back in words, I let the silence take the risk. Because some moments say enough before anyone moves toward them. Your shadow stretched across the floor, thin and dark and almost gone. But all I saw was how your eyes didn't leave me right away. One last glance still changes everything, even if Maybe that's what stays with me. Not the end, but how it paused. Like part of you was still deciding, even with the door half open. One last look, still in the hallway. One last look, still in my head. Not enough to keep you here now, but enough to stay too long. You said you might be out tonight, like that was small, like that was all. But something in the way you paused made it land harder than it should. The mirror caught the city glow, blue on black across my room. I changed my mind and changed it back, like maybe I knew I'd see you there. Different now, when every street might lead to you. Out tonight, under the light. Out tonight, with nowhere clear. One wrong glance and the whole room shifts. Out tonight, you feel too near. The bar was loud, the air was warm, but all I heard was your hello. Hidden in the crowd, and still the night bent toward you. A glass in hand, one shoulder bare. That look you give when you already know how much a second of eye contact can stay long after it should fade. Out tonight, still acting casual while everything moves under that. Out tonight, under low light. Out tonight, with nowhere clear. One wrong glance and the whole room shifts. Out tonight, you feel too near. Never random. Maybe we just call it that. One time hits a little too close, and neither one of us steps back. Out tonight, the room gets thinner. Out tonight, the air goes still. One more look, and I remember why some nights don't let go. Go, 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 go. mistakes. You keep your mouth on safer lines, but your silence does the damage. I've learned the shape of half-truths now, how they lean close then pull away, how you can make a room go still without admitting anything. If you don't mean it, don't say it soft, don't let it land like something real. Mean it or leave it alone. Mean it, don't come this close. One more word and I'll believe you. Mean it or let it go. Your hand brushed mine and stayed too long, just long enough to start a thought. Then you pulled back and looked away like distance could erase the signal. I kept my face composed and cool like I was not already in it. But every little thing you did asked more than your voice allowed. If you won't claim it, don't dress it up in lower tones in midnight timing. Mean it or leave it alone. Mean it, don't come this close. One more word and I'll believe you. Mean it or let it go. Maybe you like the almost, the edge where nothing has to hold. But I'm tired of reading meaning into what you won't own. Mean it, I won't ask twice. Mean it, the room knows now. One more look and it all comes through. Mean it or let it go. Mean it, the room knows now. One more look. You left before the night could turn into the part that tells the truth. The lamp was low, the city dim, and everything still half alive. I thought we had a little more, one more slow song, one softer hour. But you were already in your coat, already halfway out the feeling. Too soon, that's how it felt. Not wrong, just not enough. Too soon to let it go cold. Too soon to call it done. One more minute could have changed it. Too soon, and now it's gone. The glass you used was on the sink, a small warm mark left on the edge. The kind of trace that says you stay, but not as long as I wanted. Outside a train moved under rain. The sound came thin beneath the room, and all at once the quiet felt too wide for what was almost there. Too soon to clear the air. Too soon for less than this. Too soon to let it go cold. Too soon to call it done. One more minute could have changed it. Too soon. days, because endings went too fast. Maybe I wanted one more second to turn into something I could keep. Too soon, still in the doorway. Too soon, still on my skin. One more breath and maybe different. Too soon to leave like this. Too soon to leave like this. One more breath. You don't need words to shift the room. You do enough just standing there. The way your shoulders turn a little, the way your eyes don't fully leave. The air is cold against the glass. The lamp is low, the music thin, and somehow all the quiet parts are saying more than either of us should. Say nothing, I can hear it in the space you leave between breaths. Say nothing, stay close instead. Say nothing, let it live here. One small look can change the whole night. Say nothing, I know it now. Your hand rests still beside your drink, close enough to cross the line. I keep mine folded in my lap, like that can keep the room from turning. You smile once, then lose it fast, like even that gave too much away. And every second after that feels sharper than it has a right to. Say nothing, don't make it smaller. Some truths land better in silence. Say nothing, stay close instead. Say nothing, let it live here. One small look can change the whole night. Say nothing, I know it now. Maybe names would ruin it. Maybe clarity would break the spell. Maybe this is all it ever gets, and somehow that still feels real. Say nothing, the room is listening. Say nothing, and don't step back. One more pause and I stop pretending. Say nothing, I know it now. Say nothing, stay close instead. One more pause. The room light caught your face in gold, soft at the edges, hard to leave. You sat across from me and still it felt like you were everywhere. Outside the city stayed half wet, headlights sliding up the wall. Inside the smallest things grew loud. A glass set down, your breath, my hands. Room light makes it clearer what the dark was almost saying. Room light on your face, room light and no escape. Everything got more honest in that soft, ordinary glow. You asked me if I wanted more, like you meant coffee meant more time. But something under how you said it made the question shift its shape. I looked away, then back too soon. The kind of move that says enough, and all at once the night felt smaller, and whatever filled the distance. Light, no place to hide it. Light on what we know. Light on your face. Light and no escape. Everything got more honest in that soft, ordinary glow. Maybe it's never the city. Maybe it's never the hour. Maybe it's just a simple room when someone changes all the air in it. Moonlight still in my memory. Moonlight still in the blue. Not the words, not even leaving, just the way it fell on you. Moonlight still in the blue, just the way it fell on you. Still in the blue. The room went blue before I knew the hour had gone that far again. Streetlight through the blinds drew lines across the bed, across my hands. I thought I left your name behind. and stays half lit. Under blue, you find me again. Under blue, without a word. Same old dark, different distance. Under blue, you still return. Maybe memory needs the night to lower everything around it, so the smallest part of you can rise without a sound. Under blue, still in the background. Under blue, still on my mind. Not like before, not as heavy. Under blue, but still alive. Under blue, still on my mind. Not as heavy. I don't reach for you the same. The habit's thinner now at night. Not gone, just less immediate. Like a bruise that changed its color. The cup I used to leave untouched now sits clean beside the sink. Small things shift before you notice. Then one day the room feels wider. Give it time, that's what they tell me. Like time knows where to place the missing parts. Give it time, let it soften. Give it time, don't force the dark. Some things fade without a warning. Give it time and let them go. I still take the longer street, sometimes without meaning to. I still turn certain songs, catch the shape of how you sounded. But not every thought cuts deep. Not every night pulls me under. There's a quiet kind of healing in what doesn't hurt the same. Give it time, not for forgetting, just enough to carry this more lightly. Give it time, let it soften. Give it time, don't force the dark. Some things fade without a warning. Give it time and let them go. Maybe healing isn't sudden. Maybe it's only less each week. A little more room in the silence, a little less weight in your name. Give it time, it's getting quieter. Give it time, I feel it now. Not a race, just farther from me. Give it time and let it go. Close enough to shift the air, close enough to make it hard, to keep my hands where they belong, to keep this night inside its lines. The song is low, the lamp is warm, the window holds the city still, and every little thing about you feels louder in this room. Don't move, the moment's then. Don't move before it breaks. Don't move, stay in the silence. Don't move, stay in my line. One more breath and I might lose the calm I kept until tonight. You look at me, then hold it there a second longer than before, like even that could tip the room into something neither of us planned. I try to speak in safer ways, small enough to keep control, but all the words I choose go weak when you don't look away. Don't move, I almost mean it. Don't move, I'm almost there. Don't move, stay in the silence. Don't move, stay in my line. One more breath and I might lose the calm I kept until tonight. Maybe truth is not a sentence. Maybe it's only this held pause. Two people letting stillness say what neither one can risk. Don't move, the room is smaller. Don't move, the air goes clear. One more second and we both know what's been waiting right here. Don't move, the air goes clear. What's been waiting right here. We cut off from the brighter road into a quieter part of town, where windows glowed in softer ways and traffic sounded far away. You drove with one hand on the wheel, the other resting by your side. I watched the city narrow down to something easier to feel. Side street, no one around us. Side street, no need to honest when the city stops watching us. Side street under dim light, side street, you in the dark. Some nights turn smaller and closer on a road no one else takes. Maybe I only trust a feeling when it happens out of you, when nothing else to perform and everything arrives more softly. Side street, still in my memory. Side street, still in blue. One more turn and I can feel it, that quiet pull toward you. Side street, still in blue, that quiet pull toward you. Don't say forever, not tonight. The room is too exact for that. The glass is cold, the lamp is low, and all I want is what is here. You came in wearing city light, half on your face, half in your hair. And all at once the hour felt too sharp to waste on bigger words. Just tonight is more than enough when the dark falls like this. Just tonight, stay where you are. Just tonight, don't make it more. One soft hour, one on silence. Just tonight and nothing else. You sit so close, the room goes thin. Your hand beside me, still and warm. I keep my breathing low and even, like I can keep my thoughts in place. Outside, a train line hums below. Inside, the whole night slows around us, and every little thing you don't say feels heavier than language. Just tonight, no promises, just this feeling before it changes. Just tonight, stay where you are. Just tonight, don't make it more. One soft hour, one honest silence. Just tonight and nothing else. Maybe that's why it means so much, because it asks for almost nothing. No tomorrow, no clean ending, just one night left unbroken. Just tonight, the room is holding. Just tonight, the air stays still. One more look and I can keep this. Just tonight, until it fades. Just tonight, and nothing else. One more look until it fades. You don't ask for much from me, just a little more of the night, a little less distance in the room, a little less pretending we're fine. The lamp is low, the window hums, your hand rests close enough to shift everything I meant to keep, safely folded out of reach. Keep it quiet, keep it small, but don't pull back before it lands. Keep me near a little longer, keep me near inside this blue. No big words, no promise after. Keep me near the way you do. You say my name in softer tones, like even sound could tilt the room. And every pause between us now feels more honest than before. I keep my face from giving in, keep my hands where they can stay still. But every second you stay close makes the night feel less contained. No more distance, not right now. If this is all, let it be enough. Keep me near a little longer, keep me near inside this blue. No big words, no promise after. Keep me near the way you do. Maybe I don't need forever, maybe I just need this hour. A room gone quiet, your shoulder near, nothing asking to be said. Keep me near before it changes. Keep me near before the light. One more breath, one softer second. Keep me near just for tonight. Keep me near just for tonight. One softer second. Before dawn, the city thins, windows dim and streets go pale. The loudest part of night is gone, and what is left feels harder to hide. The room is cool against my skin, the sheets still hold the shape of thought. I lie awake inside that hour where memory starts to glow again. Before dawn, everything softens, and somehow that makes it clear. Before dawn, you come back slowly. Before dawn, in faded blue. Not like a storm, not like a warning, just like a thought I still can't lose. A train moves low beneath the block, a bird calls once, then nothing else. The air feels thin, the clock too loud, and all my calm begins to loosen. I don't say your name out loud, I let it stay where night can hold it. Some things feel truer in the dark, right before the sky turns over. Before dawn, you come back slowly. Before dawn, in faded blue. Not like a storm, not like a warning, just like a thought I still can't lose. Everything still feels unfinished. Before dawn, still in the quiet. Before dawn, still passing through. Not like before, not quite as heavy, but still enough to you. Before dawn, in faded blue, still enough to wake me. You pull away, then circle back. You keep me warm, then keep me guessing. The pattern ends before the words, like I should know it by now. Your text came late, your tone stayed light, a careful kind of afterthought. And still I read too much into the little things you leave half open. Nothing changed, nothing broke. Still I let it get this close again. Nothing new, you go quiet. Nothing new, I stay up late. Same old lines, same thin distance. Nothing new, still it stays. I told myself I'd see it clean, not dress it up as almost love. But every time you soften first, the whole wound leans the wrong way. The night outside keeps moving on. A taxi glow, a passing laugh, and I'm still here inside the pause. You always leave me in. Nothing new, still I feel it, like I didn't know the shape already. Nothing new, you go quiet. Nothing new, I stay up late. Same old lines, same thin distance. Nothing new, still loud, but not for us. Your voice cut through in softer lines. You leaned in close enough to make everything else fall out of focus. A glass in hand, one shoulder turned. Your eyes gave more than what you said. And every little lowered word landed sharper than it should. Talk low, like nobody's listening. Talk low, like it won't do damage. Talk low, right near my ear. Talk low and change the air. Say less and mean more with it. Talk low, I hear it clear. You asked me something small and safe, but nothing in your tone was light. I kept my answers calm and slow, like that could keep the room from shifting. The lights went dimmer overhead. Your sleeve brushed mine and stayed too near. And all at once the quiet between us got too real to play down. Talk low, but not too careful. What you hide still gets through. Talk low, right near my ear. Talk low and change the air. Say less and mean more with it. Talk low, I hear it clear. Maybe quiet was the problem. Maybe that's why it hit so hard. How a voice can barely rise and still move straight through me. Talk low, the room goes distant. Talk low, the night turns thin. One more word and I stop pretending. Talk low, I hear it clear. Talk low and change the air. One more word. Last light settled on the wall, soft and thin across the room. The day was almost out of sight, but hadn't fully let go yet. You stood there in that fading gold, half in shadow, half in thought, and everything I meant to keep steady moved a little. Last light has a way of making endings look almost gentle. Last light on your face. Last light before the blue. Some things leave without a scene now. Last light still holds you. The city dimmed outside the glass. One by one the windows changed. A softer world came into view, the kind that lets old feelings breathe. Still in